Wow, Nashville wins and Miami loses. You know what? That's a good day! What is up, everybody? TN Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, because I'm having a great day. What? Well, glad you asked, because for the 13th straight match, we come away with points. My boys in gold come away with points. This one, we beat DC United, obviously. We win 1-0. Before I talk about the match itself, you know what? There were doubters out there. I guarantee that there were. They looked at BJ Callahan. They looked at what he was given last year with just everything going on with the coaching changes and just the roster that he had at that time. And that's all that they judged it on. That's all that they judged us on Nashville SC. And all those haters, they just wrote us out. They thought that the Galaxy was actually going to follow up what they did last year. Isn't that hilarious? But this is what it's about right here. This Nashville SC, we have been proving the doubters wrong all year long. And you know what? We are not done yet. I want to say that to start this match because, again, so many people wrote us not even into the sunset, into the sun, right into it. They had no faith in us, and we continue to prove them wrong. Another example right here. So in this match, let's go ahead and talk about it, and then I also want to talk about what's going to happen for us going forward as far as who we have to play next. So, 16th minute, my boy, Hani Mukhtar, doing what he always does best, making defenders look silly. In this case, it was Lucas Bartlett who Hani made look just so silly. And Lucas, as a retort, he takes out Hani. Another obvious PK. When we go back to that Revs match, Fofana, an obvious foul on Hani. And again, right here, Bartlett, a clear, obvious PK, absolutely is the right call. And you know what? I do want to say this as well, because look, Sam Surridge, I'll talk about Sam in a minute, but Hani Mukhtar, I don't want Hani to get overshadowed in any way. He is still a huge contributor to our club. And these last two matches, Hani, he's had these long runs. He's had runs into the box, and he gets tripped up. Why? Because he is a threat. He's a former MVP. And every single other player in the league, they know that. They recognize that. And they say, you know what? As long as Hani doesn't score on us, we are good. But that's the depth on our roster. That's what we were missing for even in the good days of Gary Smith. Darn it, LA Knights. I swear, I'm going to switch him out for Roman Reigns. I swear if he does that again. But anyway, that's the point, is that we needed depth on our roster. We got it now with Sam Surridge, and he scores on this PK once again. That 1-2 Hani and Sam Surridge punch coming through once again. Sam, he got a hat trick against the Revs, and he scores again here. Now, even though that this is DC, I didn't want this to be a case where this was one of those garbage games where we overlooked our opponent. I didn't want to do that, even if it was DC. And for this match, what I will say is that DC, they did have their fair share of chances. And in terms of the statistics as a whole, it was pretty even against us and DC. Both clubs had 7 shots. DC just one more foul than us. It was pretty even throughout as far as the statistics go. And it was a 1-goal game for pretty much this entire match. But the area in which we dominated was the possession. That was huge. Because against the Revs, Hani, he talked about it in the press conference. He said that even when we do have a lead, even when it looks like, we have this one sealed up, we still have to keep going at our opponents. Because look, come playoff time, I don't want Messi in Miami or Forsberg and the Red Bulls to have chances to possibly level or beat us. We have to take the fight to our opponent every single time, and I think that all of the guys for Nashville, they are buying into that. And it is so awesome to see. So for the possession, we had 59.4% of the possession in this match. We continue to take it to DC. Even in stoppage time, we still took it to DC United. We did not give them the opportunity to possibly level this match and steal 3 points away from us, because that has happened in past matches. But it does not here. Once again, Nashville, we get a huge win. We win 1-0. Once again, our 13th straight match with a point. And I will say what I said in my Revs reaction. There is no club in the MLS, I don't care what you throw out at me, there is no way that anyone is going to convince me that there is a club more consistent in getting points than Nashville SC. I mean, we've done it 13 times! And based on how we've been playing, we're not showing any signs of slowing down. We're going to turn this into 14, 15, and so on. We've always found a way to just get to that next level. And in this month of July, I think that this will be a very interesting month in terms of the teams that we're going to play and the challenges that will be presented to us. The first challenge. Okay, so this was, I don't know how this happened, but we played DC, right? We played them on Saturday, but we are still progressing in the U.S. Open Cup. We have the quarterfinals coming up. And guess who we have to play? DC United. So that should be very interesting. I mean, DC, fans will say what they will about DC United, but for some reason, in the Open Cup, they're doing great right now. Maybe they just put everything into the Open Cup. Maybe they just really care about winning that trophy. I don't know. But it should be very interesting, surely removed from this match, to see if DC, if they do change anything about their gameplay and how will we respond to that. But before that match, we have to play the top dogs in the Eastern Conference, the Philadelphia Union. That should be a great match as well. Also, during this month, we are playing some big boys. We got Miami, we got Columbus, we got the new kids on the block, San Diego. So again, there's going to be some challenges thrown our way. Many clubs, if they had that schedule, if they had to play the Union, the Crew, Miami, San Diego, all in the same month, they would be terrified. Not me, because I've seen it. We've all seen it. Nashville SC, this boys in gold group, rise to the occasion, fight with everything that they have every single match. So again, this month of July, it should be a very interesting one, but you know what? I look forward to the challenge, and I know that my boys in gold will be ready for those challenges. But fans, that is going to do it for this post-game reaction. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And a honey salutes to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. Go boys and go!